So today I wanted to do a bunch of crinkly things. So I bought a few things on Amazon, and then I was getting ready to throw out some of these packages, and I thought that they would be kind of a nice crinkly. They'd work well for a nice crinkly video. My hands and fingers are all probably kind of scuffed up a little bit because what I did is I bought a new NAS system. And NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. It's like a bunch of hard drives that make up one big hard drive. And then you can put whatever you want on there. You can make it into like 2 drives or partition it however you want. So what I did is I got a 6-bay NAS and then put 12 terabytes in there and did a RAID 6 on it. And then made it like one big hard drive. And that way I can store all my photo and video on, because I do photo and video. But a lot of the stuff came in these crinkly packages. So I thought as I get ready to throw them out, I would just kind of fold them up and do a little video on it. But I think I was actually in the middle of explaining why my nails and everything is kind of dirty, because I've been working most of the day and most of yesterday, just kind of running some cables, getting everything kind of placed. It's about where I want it, but still a little bit more work to do. Just gonna squeeze all the air out of this. So there are some Ethernet cables, I think, in one of these. I have 2 of these packages. This one here has a connected bottom. The other one I'll show you has a kind of, I don't know the name for the package style, but the bottom is wider. It opens wider than this one does. It's not sealed together. Kind of like a candy wrapper or a candy container, which I'll show you another one of those too. I have lots of crinkly things today. I don't know how long the video will be, but I'll just go through and crinkle them all. And then this is the second one. This is the one that has these sort of kind of flared area at the bottom here. kind of like a candy bag, but on a larger scale. And I thought if I could just kind of gently compress it. This one's kind of a more resonant bag. Maybe it's because there's a little sound hole right here. Kind of ripped it, getting the package open. But I like these types of packages because they hold a bunch because of the flare at the bottom. But then the flare will kind of go back into the cavity of the bag, and then you can lay it flat, store it flat. And I think it's pretty cool. This one has much louder crinkles. The loud train horns. Hopefully not being picked up too much. I'd like to do is get there's still some stickiness on here, and I'd love to get it to just kind of fold back over on itself, and then just kind of be a nice, neat, compressed little thing. Also some more train horns. It's kind of a busy night, I guess, for the trains. Always difficult to do the ASMR videos because it has to be super quiet. I think this is going to. There we go. I love that it just kind of sealed itself back up. Try one more fold. Let's see if I can go to this side. These folds aren't as relaxing because they're not as crinkly. There's bag number 2. The other bag is this little gift bag. I say little, but it's not really that little. I don't know how loud this one will be. also like folding these ones up because they go from a nice large cavity, large capacity bag to something very flat. I may not fold this all the way up because I might try and reuse it. I'm curious which crinkles are your favorite type. This one, I feel like if I was watching this video, it'd probably not be my favorite because it's just kind of a little too boomy. This one will be kind of quick because I think I'll probably just keep it from there and then I'll just store this one and then, like all adults do, re-gift it so they don't have to buy another bag. So there's the gift bag. And then this is the other candy bag that is very similar to the second Amazon bag that I folded up because it has little flare at the bottom. And this one is from Hershey's. H E R S H E Y apostrophe S. So Hershey's miniatures. These are a good all-around snack candy. I like the chocolate. I like these ones because it now has everything I like. When growing up, I didn't used to love dark chocolate, so I did sometimes buy these bags, but I would always eat the dark chocolate first, so that way I could save all the good stuff for last. And then Mr. Goodbar was okay, so I think those second, these third, and then the Crackle fourth, because those were my favorites. But now, as I've gotten older, I've grown to like dark chocolate, and I do like Mr. Goodbar's a lot more. So now I like to buy this pack because I like all the flavors in here. I do think this has been glued kind of awkwardly, so I'm not going to be able to get it to fold flat, which is kind of unsatisfying. But I think we'll just do the best we can. Gonna try and hide it. Maybe I'll try to roll this one sideways because I'm not the natural folds of this bag. Fold here feels best, although it's not symmetrical. So this is the candy bag. Also in the Amazon bag there were these other plastic bags. I thought I'd try and fold this one up because it's kind of got a really soft crinkle. It's like this very smooth plastic, very soft. Kind of almost fabric-like. I really like this kind of plastic. I don't know how flat or back to the original folds I'll get it to be because it's taped up on the bottom and I open the tape on the top, but I would just kind of move it around, let you hear the crinkles. I need to apologize for all the train horns. There's kind of a whole lot of them going on. There's like one guy who's very train happy. So hopefully they are not too annoying. Maybe somewhat endearing. Maybe I can just whisper or talk enough that I can sort of just drown them out. I wonder if I can roll this a little bit. See if I can make a tight little roll here. Now to the side of the bag. This is number 4 or 5. I forget, but this is the nice soft fabric type bag. And then the other type of bag is these ones. These are curious what you'll think of these ones. They have a little more higher pitched, maybe more abrasive sounding crinkle to my ears, but I'm curious if that's something you enjoy. These ones I kind of just ripped open. I could have cut them, but I was sort of in a excited rush to get everything put together and didn't think I would be using these for anything, but now I wish I'd been able to fold them flat, but they are what they are. So I have a couple of these ones. I thought I'd just try and get them back to original shape. Just as much as I can. This one, and I have one more. I'm trying to pick the ones that weren't totally all ripped up. I can kind of get them back to their original form. And there's the other bag. And then the last few things are just these candy wrappers themselves. Try and flatten these all out. Just going to fold them in no particular way. And let them be their cute little folded ups.